All right. So one of the things we want to talk about is we got a couple of great letters here. We have the D isn't terrible, the N's pretty good too, and the L is great, except for that we need to have this a little bit straighter. Okay? Now the other thing that we want to talk about is you want all your letters to be the same size as well. So if we look at this N and this L right here, this element right here is about as thick as it should be, and this is what we want, right? This one could be just slightly thinner, and then this one is obviously too big. Now, one of the things we can do when we're doing this is we can use this L for reference on here, and we could do this and say, okay, so this one needs to be just slightly thinner right about here. But also too, if I hold it right here, we know that this is where we want that diagonal element to be, so we can sit here and we can use this L without cutting the L in order to do that. You don't want me in there, just put it on the picture. I don't want me in there, it's too early. Okay, so we're doing that. And then the other thing we need to do is all of your letters, except for your L and your N, are gonna be folded. Okay, so we folded the D and we did a really nice job rounding our corners, but we did not stay an equal distance away from the exterior edge on this, so we can do that. And again, we can use our L for reference on this. This is how thick it should be. This part is probably as thick as it should be, but we missed it by putting a 90-degree angle here instead of a nice swooping curve. You see what I'm saying? So all your elements should be the same size. With the W, we are looking for straights, right? So if we come in here, I'm gonna take that now. So if we come in here and we look at how the W is supposed to be, where is that W? Oh, the M, pretty much the M. So it's pretty much an upside down M, but we can see that that's straight from there and then from the examples that were up on the board and from that example as well. So we want to try and make everything straight. Same thing with the A's, but you are highly stylized and we are looking for everything to be regular and consistent right now, okay? The next part of this project, when we do the longer quote, if you want to stylize letters, you can. But like if we look at it, your A's and your W's all match, right? So they are about in the same font, but your L, your D, your L, and your N are, those are the way we want them to be, okay? So we can save this for later when we do our quote, but this we're gonna need to be regular and straight, okay? We need to learn the rules before we can break them. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sweet, thanks.